And then another.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Blitz Morning Show. I will be your host for the next little time. Something go natter did-a-doo. Alrighty. Before we start the show, somebody asked me about my intro and what it all means. If there is a meaning, or was it just a few clips that I threw together? Well, surprisingly, there is a little bit of a meaning behind it. It's not bad meanings. It's more shout-outs to other radio stations that I've listened to. First of all, you have Peter Griffin doing Axel F from the Eddie Murphy movie, whatever that is. Hillbilly Cop or whatever. When it comes to that, there's a radio station in Minnesota, KFAN, that I listen to. Their morning show actually uses the original version as the opening song. So I figure, why not use Peter Griffin doing the exact same thing, throwing him over to Homage for the Power Trip. So it's basically the exact same thing. Then you hear the volume change, or the tuner knob thinger ting 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 change. I'm not on today, apparently. To a very loud, which I apologize, kind of professional news thing, like an intro, which is a homage of CJME up in Regina as a national or provincial news outlet. So that's actually not too bad. Then the last bit is a little bit of a homage. No, not really homage. Whoa. I'm really brain farting here. Holy crap, guys. It's a homage to a band that I listen to, and it's called American Overdose, and that's one of their hits that they have. It's called a Cyber Superstar. Oh my god, am I bombing today? Holy! I have no idea what is going on. I'm just not on fire. I'm just kind of falling off right now, and holy Jesus. This is not a good thing. Oh. I would so start over, but with this being live, there's no way in hell I'm starting over. I've already had the intro. I've already did the induction. I am just more or less gonna bite my tongue, take the loss, and continue on the greatness that I can produce. Jesus. This is one thing that I absolutely hate, is when my mind gets into that rut. It takes so long to get out of it. Anyway, it's not going to be a very long show today, and I do apologize. There's I just have a lot on my plate, which I have to get my mind in focus, as you guys can already tell by the intro of the show, and trying to figure out how I can do two things by the end of the day. First up, anybody who listened to the show on Wednesday, you'll notice and realize that marijuana is now legal in Canada. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, when it was legal, the one thing about it is I thought you're going to be able to smell like marijuana smoke everywhere. Like, you walk downtown, you could smell it. You walk to Seb, you could smell it. You sitting on your back step, you could smell it. So that's basically the interpretation that I got. But really? It's working on day 3, and I have not smelled any smoke anywhere. So maybe my judgment or stuff like that has been corrupt by ignorance. But otherwise, yeah, it's Canada, as far as I know, it's going normal. There's really nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing hideous about it. Everybody's still living each day as it is. Maybe it might change in a few months, but otherwise, right now, seriously, guys, the legalization of marijuana is not even that bad. But the one article that I did read today, it said Canada already has a pot shortage. Well, duh. Of course you're going to have a pot shortage. With the amount of people that are going to be going and smoking marijuana, the very first day that it's going to become legal, it's like when PlayStation 2 came out. People were lined up for doors. Or even a better explanation is Black Friday. Black Friday comes out, guess what? People are going to be lined up. They want the deals. If you don't have enough, people are going to be pissed. People are going to try finding other ways of getting deals just because you ran out. Of course, you have other people that are saying, "Oh, I didn't think it was going to be like this." Are you kidding? You know how many people actually smoke pot? If you're a naysayer, you really need to get onto some pot and just smoke some. I've never did it, but I know people who have. Just stupid. But yeah, we're already on day 3, and we are on a shortage. The weird thing about this whole shortage thing is they were releasing prices in Canada, and Saskatchewan has some of the highest pod prices. I do believe it's about $13 an ounce, where if you go to Quebec, it's like $5 an ounce. Holy crap, that's a huge difference. But at the same time, if you take a look at the two provinces, it is totally different. It's run by different companies, like huge. In Saskatchewan, you have the Saskatchewan Gaming and Liquor Association, the SGL? I don't know. All I know is there are a bunch of left-wing hootenannies who still think it's 1960, where you have Quebec, who has a totally different style of thinking, and yeah, it's been interesting. Plus, also, without getting into any politics, if you look into it, there is a thing called a revenue sharing program in Canada, and basically Saskatchewan and Alberta, any money that they make off the oil, the coal, natural gas, etc., gets dispersed throughout the provinces. One of the biggest issue is that Quebec gets a lot more than everybody else. Like, there's provinces that basically get zero. That is not a good sign. then as soon as our premier mentioned about changing it, holy crap, did people get pissed off about it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Premier Scott Moe, you, sir, are going to be one of the most hated men in Canada. Our next topic might possibly be the last topic. It is... China has planned to launch a fake moon into outer space. You heard me. They are planning to put an artificial moon in orbit. But here's the kicker. With the moon and being so bright, this artificial moon that China does have planned to be launched in the near future or possible future is supposed to be brighter than the actual moon. I do not know how exactly this is going to work, how much it's going to cost, or what the hell is going to happen. The only thing I know is it has to be one of the most weirdest things somebody can possibly do. And of course, it's China who's doing it. Nothing against those guys, but really, sending a fake moon into outer space when you already have a natural satellite? I'm just shaking my head and I'm going, yeah, okay. Anyway, like I told you guys, today's going to be a short show. I better watch it. I might be able to swear there. Anyway, it's going to be a short show. And I will basically see you Monday. I hope I don't malfunction on Monday, or so I'm going to get myself a little robot, shove it in place, and that's what you're going to get until my brain stops frickin' shorting out. But until then, if you ever want to get a hold of me, I might be on Twitter once in a while, Facebook once in a while. I'm trying to cut back on my social media and even being on the phone or internet. But if you're on Twitter, you can get a hold of me at coffeeman_radio. The Blitz Talks as well. If you're on Facebook, just do a search for The Blitz Talks and The Blitz Morning Show. When I go on once in a blue moon, if you message me, I will message you back. So never fear. I apologize about the ads. And yeah, I got nothing otherwise. If you want to email us, you can email us at theblitztalks@gmail.com. And that part, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Hopefully in about a 12-hour time period from receiving it to sending it. But until then, I will talk to everybody later. Thank you for tuning in